Hi, it's Karen with the North Suburban YMCA, and we are here today to do stability, strength, and heart. You'll want some soup cans or dumbbells or Ziploc bags filled with sand or rocks. You'll want a mat because we're going to do planks and things. You'll want your body weight. You'll want some decent shoes and put on some music that you like so that you can bebop around to the music, because with stability, strength, and heart, we do cardio and strength, so you want some music that makes it fun for you to do cardiovascular exercise. We're going to start with a little step touch. We're going to warm up, and then we'll go back and forth between cardio and strength. So give me a little reach, reach, chest up, shoulders down, belly tight. Good. Breathe, nice deep breaths, nice soft feet. Good. You're moving at a pace that works for you. You don't need to go fast. You don't need to go slow. So if I'm moving too slowly for you, you move a little faster. If I'm moving too quickly, you move a little slower. If you need something for balance, grab a chair and use that to help you balance while you do some of these exercises. If you don't need help balancing, that's great. You don't have to do that. All right, we're going to bring our arms up now and our legs. Chest is up, shoulders are down, belly is tight throughout class. We want to use that core with everything we do. Little bend in the knee that you're standing on, little bend, little bend. Pull your shoulders down. Legs are going to stay the same. I want you to reach up now. Get that body warmed up. Move the big movers. Get the blood flowing through your joints, your muscles, your tendons. Good. Now we're going to tap. Keep it wide. Reach your arms across. Do it to the beat of your music. We don't have to be exactly in sync. Not at all. You move at your pace. Now we're going to keep that foot down. Lift the heel up. Bend those knees. Get a little lower. Lift the heel up. Good. Now bring the foot in. Got it. Bring that foot in. Arms are moving. Let's reach up again. Reach in with your feet. Reach up with your arms. Good. You're going to see me try to sneak my mat around. It moves always in the direction I don't want it to. I never seem to get it to move the way I want it to without brute force. Good. Reaching for that ceiling. Good. We're going to take that tap in and now bring it out. Bring your arms out too. Pull your toes up. Pull your fingers up. Shoulders are down. Belly is tight. I'm going to move my mat. You guys keep going. Good enough. Good. Boy, it starts hitting my closet doors and bangs. Now we're going to point the toes down. Point the fingers down. Point. 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 Ooh, look at that. Hopefully you're getting a little bit warm. You're going to keep your arms coming in front, but you're going to bring your legs back. Now, if you need to hold on to do this one, please do. Hold on to a chair in front of you and just tap those legs behind you. Chest up, shoulders down, core engaged. Go at a pace that works for you. Getting warmed up. Good. Point those fingers. Now I want you to bend up with the legs straight behind you and bend those arms up. Fingers are open, elbows are by your side. You're bending with your knees close together. Now we're going to change the arms and we're going to kick back. I want you to flex your feet and try to kick your tush with your heel. Hopefully you're getting warm. Good job. Less than a minute to do with our warm-up. We're going to go into our cardio first today. So when you're doing cardio, I want you to do it at a pace that gets that heart rate up for you. We're warming up now. You'll notice I'm starting to move a little faster. You can do that, but if your heart's already beating quickly, you go at a pace that works for you. You can keep it low impact the whole time, or you can turn it into a high impact, but you have to listen to your body. You get high intensity without doing high impact, so don't feel like you have to bounce around. However, if you want to do high impact, that's just fine. You go at a pace that works for you. All right, we're going to take it across. So if you're doing low impact for the next 2 minutes, this is what it's going to look like for you. If you want to do high impact, you're going to give me a hop. So join me, 2 minutes of cardio. This would be the high impact version. This would be the low impact version. You pick. You pick what's going to be best for you. You're either hopping across, so both feet are off the ground at a time, or you're stepping across. You pick whatever's best for you. You want to keep that heart rate up, so you're moving at a pace that works for you. I want that heart rate to go up. It'll go up more as we get further along in class because you're going to get more tired. But right now, I want you moving at a pace that's going to get your heart rate up. If this sideways thing is bothering your knees or your ankles or your hips, then you can walk around. Reach your arms for the ceiling if you want. If you want to add more intensity, your body, your workout. Now I lost what I was doing, sorry. Moving my mat messed me up. You're doing great. Chest up, shoulders down, belly tight. Minute 1 is done. We're going to keep doing the same thing. If you want to make it a little further hop, you can. If you want to change it from a step tap to a march in place, you can. You choose. Your body, your workout. Arms and legs are moving. Unless your heart rate's getting too high, then just move your legs. I do want your legs moving. I want you to pump that blood back up. So you pick what's best for you. You can reach for the ceiling. You can reach for your sides. You can bend those arms. Whatever's going to feel good to you, as long as you're moving your arms and legs, getting your heart rate up, I'm happy. Breathe. Good job. Less than 15 seconds. I'm going to move up here so I stop making that noise. Away from my thing. Good. If you have any suggestions as to a way for me to keep my mat in place, please email me and tell me, because it's driving me crazy. All right. We are going to start with a shoulder press. So, we're here. You're going to have your feet nice and wide. Push is going to go back. Push is slightly behind you. Okay? Your chest is up, your shoulders are down, and then you're going to reach for the ceiling. I'm going to back up so you can see my arms at the top. Here's what it's going to look like. Up and down. Tush is back. Shoulders stay down the whole time. Neck is relaxed. Core is engaged from the side. Notice my tush is slightly back. Not tucked underneath me. I'm not leaning back at all. But I'm not leaning forward either. Okay, so how much weight should you use? You want to choose a soup can or a dumbbell or a bag filled with sand that will cause you to fatigue as you're doing this. If it's too light and you can do it all day, maybe try to find something a little heavier. Breathe. If it's heavy, you could start doing one arm at a time. Or you could start with a heavier weight and go to a lighter weight. So if you've got bigger soup cans, and you can do that for a little while, but then you need to go to smaller soup cans, that's okay too. You do what's best for you. Keep that tush back, keep your neck out of it, keep your core engaged, and then when you're fatigued, you get to be done. Next, we're going to do a squat. So hold your soup cans here. I want to call them dumbbells, but they may not be dumbbells, and that's okay. Feet are going to be hip width apart, and you're going to go down and up. Knees are going to point straight ahead the whole time. Join me when you're ready. If you're not comfortable with your arms here, you can hold them any place that's comfortable for you, whatever works for you. I want your chest up, your shoulders down, and your tush going back. Tush goes back, squeeze your glutes at the top. Your knees stay behind your toes. They don't go in front of your toes. Keep that torso tall. Breathe. Use those legs. How low can you go? I want you to be pain-free, so don't go so low that it hurts anything. Breathe, keep that chest up. If you're getting tired, you can put your dumbbells down or your soup cans down or put one down and just hold one in your hand. That's okay. Hold it between the two hands. That's what this was for. That's my symbol for holding one soup can in both hands. So we did 2 minutes of cardio, done. We did 2 minutes of strength, and now we're going to do cardio again. So put your dumbbells down, put your soup cans down, and we're going to be here, we're going to go out, out, in, out, out, in. So you do it at a pace that works for you. You can go out, out, in. That's fine. You can turn it into high impact and make it a little jumpy. That's fine, as long as it's okay for your body. So it's out, out, in. And I'm going to actually move in front of the mat because it makes a little too much noise and it moves more than I would like. Still bumping it. There we go. Chest up, shoulders down, core engaged. And I'm going to get my arms moving too now. Out, out, in. At a pace that works for you, at an intensity that works for you. Remember, it does not have to be fast. I want your heart rate getting up. And remember, if going sideways isn't good for you, you can just stay in place. You can walk around, whatever's best for you. I want you moving. Get that heart rate up. Breathe. Chest up, shoulders down, core engaged. You'll notice I'm leading with one leg. For the second minute, I'm going to lead with the other leg. You can do the same thing at a pace and intensity that gets your heart rate up. All right, we're going to switch now. So back to the middle and out, out, in with the other leg. Whatever you want to do with your arms, I am okay with. So it's out, out, in. Whatever works for your arms, you can do that too. Chest is up. Shoulders are down, core is engaged the whole time. Make everything a core exercise. Remember, whatever you want to do with those arms works for me. The more you move them, the more you're going to get your heart rate up and you're working those muscles the whole time. So move those arms whatever way works for you. Out, out, in with your legs. Whatever works for you. Get that heart rate up. I want you to be breathing heavy. I want you to be sweating soon. Arms and legs are moving. Whatever works for you. You'll notice you can do anything with those arms. 6 more seconds. I want to make sure I hit start. Sometimes I forget. Good job. All right, excellent work. Okay, next on the agenda. Plank. Okay, you can do a plank, right? If you can't, that's okay too. You can do a bridge. So, down on your mat. If you're going to plank, you'll be on either your elbows or your hands and picking up your knees or your hips. If you think planking is not for you today, you can do a bridge where you push the hips up. Okay, everybody, whether you're going to do a bridge on your back or a plank on your front, I want you to pull your shoulders down. Shoulder blades come away from your ears and then bring them toward each other. Tuck your toes under your heels if you're planking. If you're bridging, your feet are flat, your knees are up, your feet are hip width apart. Everybody tighten your abdomen, your glutes, and your thighs. And then you're going to come up to either your knees or your feet. Go. Join me when you're ready. Pull your shoulders down. Push your belly button to your spine. Try to make your body look like a plank of wood. If you need to have your hips up, that's okay. You do what's best for you. Don't strain your back. Don't strain your neck. If you start to sag, then I want you to take a break because it's not good for your spine and not good for your low back to have your hips below your ankles. You can be to your knees. That's okay too. You can take breaks when you need them. It's important to listen to your body. I say it all the time in class. I'm going to say it while we're in class at home too. If you want to add some challenge, you could add some movement, a little sway to the left or right, or a little sway forward and back, or you could lift up a leg, or you could lift up an arm. Whatever works for you. Shoulders down. Glutes engaged, thighs engaged, abdominals engaged. And we are done. Good work, everybody. Okay, we are going to actually stand up and do a minute of cardio. I'm changing it up a bit. I know we usually do 2 minutes, but right now we're going to do a minute of cardio. So what we're going to do is we're going to jog in place, and I want you to take a little forward and a little backward. Join me when you're ready. Take your time getting up if you need to. A little forward and backward jog. I'm going to do it this way so that I don't move my mat into my doors. I'm still going forward and backward. Chest up, shoulders down, belly tight. Forward and backwards. Arms are moving, legs are moving. Arms can be doing whatever you want. Move those legs. You can keep it low impact where you've always got both one foot on the ground, or you can make it higher impact where you're jogging and you're lifting up. Both feet are off the ground for a period of time. Whatever works for you. My mat's still moving. Chest up, shoulders down, belly tight. Forward and backward. We've only got 15 seconds left. You're doing great. I'm going to get fancy. I'm going to turn the other way. Woo! Chest up, shoulders down, belly tight. You don't need a big space. You can go forward one step, backwards one step. Whatever works for you. All right, our minute is up. Now we're going to get down and we're going to do our side planks. So come on back down to the ground. If side planks aren't for you, you don't have to do them. Although I would love for you to try to work your way up to them. But if side planks just aren't for you, lie down on your side, stack your shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles, tighten your belly buttons and thighs, and give me either a single leg raise, or a double leg raise, or a clam. You choose, or you can plank. Planking would be on your elbow or your hand. You're going to push your hips or your hips and knees up off the ground. So everybody stack the shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles, tighten your belly buttons and thighs. And then we're going to either raise our legs up and down if you're lying down on the mat, or push your hips or hips and knees up. Ready? Get set. Go. So this is the plank. You can have your hand down as a kickstand to help you. That's great. As long as you keep that chest up. You can put your hand down with your chest up. I don't want you to round forward. You can have your arm up in the air. You can have your arm on your thigh, or your hip. You should put it on your thigh too. Really whatever's comfortable for you. Push the chest up. Pull the shoulders down, away from your ears. I don't want you to be in this position. I want you to be in this position. If you need a break, take it. Bring your hips down. Bring your knees down. You can have one foot in front of the other. That works too. You can have one leg up. Really, whatever's going to be best for you to work these muscles here. This is part of your core to strengthen your body. Yes, you'll feel it mostly in your shoulder, especially if you're a woman. We are pushing up our center of gravity from our shoulder joint, which is very challenging. For men, this is your center of gravity. It's a little easier for you. But for women, we're pushing up the heaviest part of our body with a smaller part of our body. And we are done. Good job. Flip over, other side. So remember, you can do leg raises. You can do a plank. You get to choose. What I'd like you to do is pull your shoulders down away from your ears. Push your chest up. Stack your shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles, one on top of each other. Unless you've got one foot in front or behind, and that's fine. Ready? Remember, tight, tight, tight. Get set, and go. So your arm can be here, helping hold you up. Not a problem at all. Your arm can be here, 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 here. Whatever works for you. Push your chest up, pull your shoulders down. If you're doing leg raises, you still want to have your belly button tight. You still want to engage your glutes. Obviously, if you're doing leg raises, your thigh is working. Oops, I can't do leg raises because I get caught on the bureau handle. Okay, so I'm here. Remember, you can take breaks when you need them, especially if you're planking. My arm up a little. And I can do a little leg raise. I need to think, okay, I'm not going to do that. Chest is up. What do I mean by that? You're not concave. Push that chest up. Pull your shoulders down away from your ears. Tighten, tighten, tighten. Push up. And can be wherever you want. 5 seconds and we're done. All right, come on down. Come on up to standing. I'm going to open my window. It's cooler out than in. It's funny, I get up in the morning and I'm freezing. And then, guess what? As I start to work out, shock, I get warm. Isn't that exciting? Good for me, good for you too. Hopefully you're getting warm too. All right, we are going to do cardio again, and we're going to be doing a jump rope. So the low impact version of a jump rope looks like this. You tap your heel in front of you. Higher impact version would be a little hop. You pick. I'm going to roll this out of the way. It's just going to move like crazy. So it's going over here for now. Okay, here's what we're doing. Low impact version, high impact version. You do your version. Arms are moving like you're jumping rope. Legs are moving like you're jumping rope. You choose what's best for you. I want you to get your heart rate up. I want you to start sweating. Breathe. If you need a break, take it. Have a chair nearby. Take a seat if you need it. Chest is up. Shoulders are down. Core is engaged. All the time, the whole workout. Keep your chest up, your shoulders down, your belly tight. Land softly and breathe. Challenge you and do what's best for you today. You can move your jump rope a little forward and a little backward. You can move it to the side and to the other side. One more minute. We're going to turn our arms backwards now. Legs are continuing to do what they did before. Just move in. Remember, does not have to be high impact. Arms and legs are moving. As long as your heart rate's up, I'm happy. Chest up, shoulders down, belly tight. Soft knees. You could add movement. Bring it forward, hello, and backward. You could bring it to the side. I just want you moving. You can just be dancing around your house. If you have on music that you like, you can just dance, do whatever feels good to you during our cardio portions. I'm just giving you suggestions. More than anything else, I want you to move. Chest up, shoulders down, belly tight. Soft landing, whether you're doing low or high impact, don't slam those feet into the ground. Breathe. All right, 2 minutes are up. I'm going to grab some water. Okay, we are going to do a one-arm row next. So I don't need my mat, actually. You're going to take one dumbbell, put it in your hand. Connie, if you're doing class and you don't want to work on a row, you're going to squeeze those arms together behind you like you're pulling on tubing, okay? And you'll do that for 1 minute, and then I want you to open it up like you're squeezing and opening a book, okay? Everybody else, join me for a one-arm row. So, why do we do a one-arm row? We want to strengthen our upper back. Most of the time during the day, we come forward. We sit in front of our computer. We sit and drive the car. We sit and eat. We sit and watch TV. We sit and read or knit or do needlepoint. So we're going to work on the muscles to pull those shoulders back. So you've got your soup can. Take the heavier one. And if that gets too heavy, have the lighter one nearby. The arm that has the dumbbell in it or the soup can in it, that leg's going to go back. Your other hand is going to rest down on the leg that's in front. I like to put my elbow down. You want to get your back as parallel to the floor as you can and as flat as you can. Then you're going to squeeze your shoulder blades, and then you're going to pull up. You're going to try to keep your shoulder down away from your ear, and join me when you're ready. So squeeze your shoulder blade together, and then lift up. I'm going to move a little bit closer, so maybe you can see the squeeze and the pull, and notice my ear and my shoulder don't get anywhere near each other. Good. Back is flat. Squeeze and pull. Squeeze and pull. Pull with your shoulder blade muscles. They're called your rhomboids. They're in between your shoulders. Squeeze them together, and then pull that arm up. Let it hang down. Squeeze, pull. Squeeze, pull. You might feel a pull in the back of the leg that's in front, stretching that hamstring. As long as it doesn't hurt, that's okay. Keep that tailbone in the air. Keep your back as flat as you can. Squeeze and pull. Back is flat. Don't let your upper back round. Keep your shoulders down. Keep your chest pushed towards your leg that's in front of you. Again, you want to be as parallel to the floor as you can. And we are done. All right, we're going to turn around and do it the other way. So You don't have to turn around. I'm turning around so that you can see the side that's working. The arm that has the soup can in it, that leg is back. The other leg is in front. Then you're going to lean down on that leg, either on your hand, or you can get like me, you can get lower, so that your elbow is on your body. See it there? Okay, then you get that body as flat as you can, parallel to the floor. Stick your tailbone up in the air. Then you're going to squeeze your shoulder blades together and pull up. Keep the shoulder away from the ear. Ready? Join me. Squeeze, pull. Squeeze, pull. Notice the back is flat. And you're not bringing the shoulder towards your ear. Squeeze, pull. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and pull up. Squeeze, pull. Tailbone flat. Good. Don't round that upper back. Keep the shoulder down, away from your ear. Squeeze and pull. You're looking good. You are strong. We want to strengthen this part of our body because we tend to be in the kyphotic or shoulders forward position throughout the day. So at least a little bit of the time, we can pull those shoulders back, strengthen them from the back side. This is a row. Squeeze and pull. Tailbone in the air so your back stays flat. Squeeze, pull, but keep the shoulder down, and we are done. Come on up. Guess what? We get to do cardio again. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to do a speed bag. So you're going to march your legs, or give me a little bit of a football shuffle, and then you're going to spin those arms. Ready? Join me when you can. So low impact version is great. Do that if that feels right. High impact version would be lifting up both feet off the ground at the same time for periods of time. One thing you want to think about is keeping those shoulders down, even as you move your arms. If they start to creep up, push them down. If it starts to hurt your arms to do this, do something else. Remember, it doesn't matter what your arms do. I'm just trying to give you suggestions. You can do whatever works for you. Move the legs, move the arms. I'm doing this because it's a suggestion. It's not something you have to do. Chest up, shoulders are down. You might feel them creep up. Put them down. Keep the chest up. You can take it forward and backward. You could take it sideways. Just don't punch yourself in the face. Move. Arms and legs are going. Ooh, minute 1 is done. Okay, now you're going to take those arms backwards if you're still doing the speed bag. This one's really don't punch yourself in the face because you're more likely to do it while you're bringing your arms back towards your face. Shoulders stay down. Bring the elbows up, not the shoulders. Breathe. Move that body. You can go left and right. You can go forward and backward. Just move. Remember, low impact is great. High impact is fine if it feels good to you. I just want you working on getting your heart rate up. These are our intervals in this class. It's 2 minutes or 1 minute interspersed with strength exercises. So you just work as hard as you can during these 2 minutes. I'd like you to be sweating by the time we're done. Chest up, shoulders down, core engaged. We're done soon. Breathe. You move in what ways that work for you, and we are done. Good job. All right. Next on the agenda. All right, we're going to do a tricep kickback. So you're going to lean over either with your feet next to each other or with one foot back. Either way works for me. I like my feet next to each other. Not everybody does. You do what's best for you. You might prefer one foot back and then after a while the other foot back. That's great. You're going to take your soup cans in your hands. And we're going to do a tricep kickback. So you're standing tall. Again, you can either put one leg back or you can keep your feet together, bend your knees, take your tush back, bring your elbows in line with your body. I just discovered my soup cans are too heavy, so I'm going with lighter soup cans. Okay. You want to line your elbows up with or above your body, and then you're going to straighten and bend at the elbow. Again, you can have one foot back. You also don't have to. And then you're going to straighten and bend those arms. Join me when you're ready. So You want to keep those elbows as high as you can. You might have them along your body. That's great. If you can have them above your body, also great. What you want to work is your upper arm on the back side. You don't need to do a bicep curl. We're doing a tricep extension. So extension is when you straighten out that arm, you make the joint larger. So we're extending. When you do a bicep curl, you're flexing. We're doing that next, so you'll get to see that. Right now we're extending, taking it to neutral, extending. If you get tired, you could do one arm at a time. That's a great way to do it. Make sure your back doesn't hurt. If you've got one foot back and you want to switch and put the other foot back, do. Straighten, neutral. Straighten, neutral. Keep your shoulders down. Keep your neck out of it. Straighten and neutral. Use the back of those arms. Keep your shoulders pulled down from your ears. Keep your core engaged, and we are done. All right. Now, I'm going to get my heavier soup cans because my biceps are a little stronger than my triceps. So what we're going to do now is similar to what we did before. You can keep your feet together, or you can put one foot back again. You don't need to go as far back this time because we're going to stay straight. And then you're going to lock your elbows by your side. Actually, we'll still face sideways. And then you're going to bring the arms up. So now we're flexing. Bring it up and down, or up and down, whatever works for you, keeping your elbows locked at your sides. Here we go. So you're curling up and down. Make sure my watch started. Good. Keep those elbows locked at your sides. Control the weight the whole time. So you don't want to let the weights pull you down. You want to control them. I like to have my palms face each other at the bottom and then face the ceiling as I go up. But you do it however works for you. This is the position that I prefer with my hands. But again, you do a position that's good for you. I want you to keep your chest up the whole time. Your shoulders down the whole time. Belly button is pushed to your spine, so you're using your core as leverage, not your neck. Chest is up, shoulders are down, belly is tight. Keep the shoulders down. If you're getting tired, you could do one arm at a time. Or you could go to your lighter soup cans. Belly button to your spine. You challenge you. Chest up, shoulders down, belly tight. And we are done, which means we get to do cardio again. All right, put your soup cans down. I'm going to grab a sip of water because my mouth is getting dry. Okay, you're going to pretend you've got a line now in the middle of your room. You're going to put your 2 feet on one side of it, and then you're going to step across and across for low impact, or you can hop over if you want to do high impact. So you pick. Ready, get set, join me when you're ready, and then of course, do whatever you want with your arms. This is the high impact version, and actually you could go really high and keep your feet together. This is the low impact version. So you're going to choose what's best for you. I kind of like the modified high myself, but that's me. You've got to do what's best for you. And then move those arms. Chest is up, shoulders are down, core is engaged. Always, always, always hop over that line. Remember, you don't have to hop. You can step. You could also walk around your room, do a little dance. You have to do what's best for you so that you can get up tomorrow morning and not hurt. That's important. Chest up, shoulders down, core engaged, core engaged, core engaged. Remember, it does not have to be high impact. You're working you. So you do what's best for you. 1 more minute. Same thing. Unless you want to change it, in which case, change it. Your body, your workout. If you've got some fun music on, dance around to that music till your heart pitter-pats. Hopefully while you're doing the strength exercises, your heart rate goes back down. If it doesn't, definitely move a little slower because I don't want your heart rate too high at any point in class. You challenge you. Arms and legs are moving. That's all I care about. Breathe. Good. You are strong. You are capable. You are more than halfway through class. Looking great. Breathe. Keep the shoulders down. Keep the chest up. And we are done. All right, march those legs. And we are doing, oh, you get to lie down on the floor. Okay, now I'll put my mat back. So, you're going to lie on your back with your dumbbells. Bring your dumbbells or your soup cans or your bags of sand with you. You're going to lie on your back on the ground. And we're going to do our favorite lat pull over. So, come on down with me. I want to bring my list, my handy dandy list with me. Okay. All right. On our backs. You're going to lie down. You can have your knees up and your feet flat. You can have your legs out straight. Or you can have your knees up and your feet up. You pick the position that's best for you, and then push your belly button into your spine. We're going to do the lat pull over. So what that is arms are straight up in the air. Down a little bit so I don't hit my handy dandy bureau. Arms are straight up in the air. You're going to bring them down behind you. Notice I have a little bend in my elbows, but they're not moving. They are staying stationary. It's my shoulder joint that's moving as my dumbbells or my soup cans go down and up. You want to make sure your lower abdomen is really tight, pushed down into your spine, and then you put your legs where you want them, and join me when you're ready. Make sure your chin is tucked in, your shoulders are pulled down away from your ears. You're using the muscles on the back of your shoulder blades to lower those weights down and lift them back up. It's a lat pull over, so we're using our back again. So it's really important to not use your front while you do this. Don't use your neck. Don't use the muscles on the front of your collarbone. When you're back here and you need leverage, pull from the bottom of your abdomen. Pull from the muscles along the back of your shoulder blades. Let your arms help. Chin is tucked in. Neck and shoulders are not helping. Down and up. Chin is tucked in. Use those muscles on the back of your shoulder blades and on the bottom of your abdomen. Strong wrists. The shoulder joint is moving. The elbow joint is stationary. We are done. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to bring one arm down and then back up, and then the other arm down and back up. So we're going to do a single arm chest press. Join me when you're ready. Down and up. Down and up. I'd like you to, if you can, at that resting point is at the top, not at the bottom. So you're always holding one dumbbell up while the other one goes up and down. Hopefully your heart rate came down, but hopefully you're still sweating because you're working. Chin is tucked in, shoulders are down, belly button to your spine, your core is engaged. Breathe. Looking good, I just know it. See you in my mind. I'm thinking about you all the time. Lower down, push back up, using your chest, your tricep. Down and up. We're going to get back up again when we're done with this one. So psych yourself up. Stand back up again right now. So dumbbells go down. You come up. Come on, join me when you're ready. All right. I'm going to put my hair back up. I'm going to march in place while you get up. We're going to do another cardio. My list is here. Okay. What we're going to do now is we're going to do what we like to call the Judy in my class. I think it's a ramba or a samba or a simba or something, but it's going to be front and behind. Same leg going over and over again, and then for the second minute, we'll switch. So you pick a leg you want to start with, and you join me. One leg in front and then behind. Low impact, you've always got a foot on the ground. High impact, you might have a foot off the ground. Your chest is up, your shoulders are down, your arms are moving. Again, I don't care what they do. I'm no dancer, so I'm just going to move and try to keep my legs doing what I told you to do, because my brain does not do two things at once so well. And notice my mat's moving again. All right, I'm going to do it this way. Here, dumbbells move out of the way. Okay. So you're front, behind, front, behind. Doesn't have to be pretty. Lord knows mine isn't. You just do what's best for you. I don't want to have to move my mat, but I may, because it may drive me crazy. Front and back, front and back. I also discovered it makes a lot of noise. It sounds like I'm pounding. I'm really trying not to pound. Stand the way it hits that. So I'm still moving. Hopefully you're still moving. Okay, that foot going in front and back is done. Now put the other one in front and back. Front and back. Arms and legs are moving. Chest is up. Shoulders are down. Belly is tight. See how we're doing on class? Guess what? This is our last standing cardio. So you can be excited about that. Doing the Judy. Front, behind. She'd be so proud. Arms are moving too. Remember, low impact is great. And if you want to walk around the room, that's fine too. If you stayed on the floor and said, forget it, Karen, I'm not getting up again, that's okay too. Your body, your workout. Always. I have to listen to my body. You have to listen to your body. You have to do what's right for you. Breathe. Chest is up. Shoulders are down. Core is engaged. Breathe. Looking good, gang. Looking good. And we are done. All right. Now you get to lie down. Again. Make sure you've got your soup cans with you. All right. You're going to be on your back again. And you're going to grab your soup cans again. And we are going to do a chest fly. So, you're here. You're going to open and close your arms. I got to move my hair treat. It's not in a good spot. Okay, so you're going to open and close your arms using your chest muscles. So, join me when you're ready. Arms are up. Knees can be up. Legs can be out straight. Or you can have your knees up and your feet up. Make sure you push your belly button to your spine. That's the most important part of it. Protect that low back. And open and close. Open, close. Chin is tucked in. Shoulders are pulled down away from your ears. Using your chest muscles. Open and close. Chest fly. As you're doing this, I want you to, while you go down, try to squeeze those shoulder blades together. Use those rhomboids. We used them when we were doing the row. You're now squeezing the shoulder blades together at the same time while you lower the dumbbells, resisting with your chest muscles, but you're also going to engage those upper back muscles. Lower and raise. Lower and raise. Good. Chin is tucked in. Down and up. If your soup cans are getting heavy, you could go to lighter soup cans. This isn't one where you want to do one arm at a time. So switch to lighter soup cans or just be done. Nothing wrong with that. No shame in fatiguing. Fatiguing is good. Okay, put those dumbbells down. Bring your arms out to your sides like you're a letter T. Put your feet flat on the mat. The palms are going to face the ceiling. What I want you to do is pull your shoulders down from your ears and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Then we're going to push our hips up and down, letting your hips barely touch the floor and then coming right back up. So join me when you're ready. Shoulder blades are squeezed together. Arms are pushing down into the mat, pushing through your heels, pushing your hips up and down. They don't have to touch the floor. Keep your chin tucked in, your neck relaxed. Hips are going up and down. If you've got music on and it's not too fast, you can do it to the beat. Otherwise, just pick a pace that works for you. My feet slipped away, so I move them back a little closer. My chin is tucked in, my neck is relaxed, but I'm pushing my elbows down into the mat. Down and up. Hips are moving. Use those glutes. Use your thighs. Now, keep it towards the top. Give me little pulses at the top. And push, and push. We're almost done. Squeeze those glutes. Make sure your abdomen is engaged too. And we are done. All right, set your hips down. Hug your knees to your chest. Give me a little left and a little right roll. All right, stop in the middle. Bring your knees up with your feet up and kick those legs. So if this is going to hurt your back, you can put your hands underneath your hips, or you can hold on to your knees. If this is going to hurt your hip flexors, you can hold on to your knees. And for either group, you could also hold on to your thighs. What we're trying to do is get a little bit of cardio while lying down. Push that belly button into your spine so your back is as flat as you can hold it, and move those legs. Kick, kick, kick. Shoulders are down. Neck is not helping. Push the belly button into your spine. Kick, kick, kick. Move those legs. Try to keep your thighs level. If you start to get too tired, you can put one foot on the ground and then kick. No shame in that. I want you moving your legs. Remember, you can hold on to your knees, you can hold on to your thighs, or you can have your hands under your hips. All of those work. We're just trying to get the heart rate going. 5 more seconds like this. For our second minute, if your back hurts at all or your hip flexors hurt at all, I want you putting a foot on the ground and you're kicking like this. Kick, kick, kick. Chin tucked in, shoulders are down. If your hip flexors don't hurt and your back doesn't hurt, you can continue with this one. That's okay. Only if it doesn't hurt. Or if you don't want to put your feet down and you want to hold on, you could do that too. Push the back down using your abdomen. Push, push, push. That's your transverse abdominals working there. But I don't want your hip flexors to hurt. I don't want your back to hurt. So you have to do what's best for you. Maybe you can start out like this and then you want to put those feet down. That's okay. You do what's best for you. For me, this is more comfortable. And it makes less noise because this is really loud. It's like a piece of foam. So it slides and it's loud. Chin tucked in, shoulders down. You're looking good, gang. Let me see how much time we have left in class. 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Okay, put your feet down, straighten your legs out now. Straighten your arms out over your head. We're actually going to do one more strength exercise, then we will stretch. So, grab your dumbbells one last time. We're going to do tricep extensions. I know we already did them standing, but we're going to do them lying down too, because most of us tend to be a little bit weaker back here and a little bit stronger here, and we don't want to end up with any tendonitis, so we're going to work the back of the arm too. So, what you're going to do is have your arms straight up in the air like you had them when we did the lat pull over, but this time we're going to bend and straighten the elbows. So now this joint isn't moving, this one is. So grab your dumbbells or your soup cans, and you might want to go with lighter ones rather than heavier ones because these muscles may not be as strong as your lats. You're going to start out here, strong wrists the whole time, and then you're going to bend and straighten those elbows. You join me when you're ready. Have your feet wherever you'd like them. You can have your feet on the ground and your knees up. You can have your legs out straight, or you can do like me with your knees up and your feet out. Push your belly button into your spine, no matter what position your legs are in. Belly button into your spine. You don't need to be moving your legs like me. I'm just demonstrating the different positions. I know some of my students like this, some of my students like this. And again, I tend to like this. You pick what's best for you. Elbows are going to point towards the ceiling the whole time. If you find this to be easy, you could bring your arms further back so that your dumbbells go towards the ground instead of your forehead. That's fine. If you find it to be challenging, you could do this one arm at a time. That works too. Keep your shoulders down from your ears. Keep your chin tucked in. Don't use your neck to do this exercise. If you fatigue, congratulations. It means you picked a weight that is challenging for you. And that's great. And we are done. All right, you can put your dumbbells down. I'm going to move mine up here, but I don't recommend that you do this because I don't want you to hurt your shoulder. So you just put your dumbbells down here. I'm just moving mine so that you can see things. Okay, we're going to straighten out our legs on the ground. We're going to straighten out our arms up over our head. Point your fingers and toes. Tuck your chin in. If your arms don't go over your head comfortably, they don't have to be there. You do what's best for you and what's most comfortable for you. Now bring your arms down by your sides. Flex your hands and your feet, pulling your fingers and toes towards your head, and then you're going to push your shoulders down. Breathe. All right, let it all flop down. Bring your knees up, put your feet flat. We're going to start with the left leg today. Take your left ankle, put it on your right thigh. Push your left knee away. Tuck your chin in, relax your shoulders. If this feels good to you, great, leave it there. If not, you can pull your right leg up and see if you can feel a little bit more of a stretch. Tuck your chin in, relax your shoulders. You might have noticed while I pulled my leg up, my chin went up, so I had to put it back down. You're stretching the outside of your left hip, the back of your left hip, maybe your lower back, down your left thigh, maybe in your knee. Today I feel it in my ankle as I do this. Try to just relax and stretch. We're going to do 4 stretches for the left leg and then 4 for the right leg. So set your right leg down on the ground if you lifted it up. Straighten your left leg up in the air. Your hands go behind your left thigh. Then you're going to straighten your right leg out on your mat. Tuck your chin in. Pull your shoulders down. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, try to get both legs as straight as you can. Flex both feet as much as you can, pulling your toes towards your head. Breathe and relax. I'd like you to pull that leg a little closer now. Your knee might bend, that's okay. Move your left ankle around, point, flex, circles. Push your shoulders down, tuck your chin in. They want to creep up. Try not to let them. All right, arms are going to go out to your sides like you're a letter T. Your palms are going to face the ceiling, then you're going to take that left leg and drop it over to your right. So you're stretching from the outside of your right ankle through the outside of your, or excuse me, I lied, your left ankle. Left ankle, up the leg through your left thigh, low back, around to the front of your rib cage on the left side, and then across your chest and down your left arm. It's okay if you're not having your left arm on the ground or if your right foot can't go on the ground, that's not a problem. We're just trying to stretch. Tighten your belly. Take your right hand, put it by the inside of your left thigh. Push your left leg up. Hug your left knee into your chest. Tuck your chin in, relax your shoulders. Try to get your right leg as straight as you can. So we're stretching out the bottom of the left leg, the back of the left leg, the back of the left hip, and the front of the right hip. So push that right leg down. Tuck your chin in. Pull with only your arms, not your neck. Hugging that left knee to your chest. All right, those are the stretches for the left leg. Now we're going to do the right leg. So you're going to set your left foot down on the ground with your left knee up in the air. You're going to take your right ankle, put it on your left thigh, push your right knee away. If you feel a stretch and you want to keep it there, great. If you'd like to extend that stretch a little bit or change it slightly, you could pull that left leg up. If you're like me, when you pull it up, your chin may come up, so tuck it back down, drop your shoulders down. Hold this leg up only with your arms. Breathe, tuck your chin in, relax your shoulders. Feel the stretch somewhere in the vicinity of your right hip, down your right leg and your right knee, maybe your right ankle if you're like me. Breathe and relax. If you lifted your left leg up, please set it down on the ground now. We're going to straighten our right leg up in the air. Hands go behind your right thigh. Tuck your chin in, push your shoulders down, straighten your left leg out on the mat. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, try to get both legs as straight as you can and flex both feet as much as you can, pulling your toes towards your head. You'll feel the stretch in the back of your thigh. You might feel it down in your calf. You could even feel it in your shoulders. If you're tight like me and your leg is pulling against your arms, make sure your chin is tucked in. Now, pull that leg a little closer to your face. Your knee might bend, that's okay. And move your right ankle around. Point, flex, circles. I'm going to switch over a little bit so that when I drop my leg over, I don't hit my closet. Ankles moving, stretching the hamstring still. Okay, arms go out to your sides like you're a letter T with your palms facing the ceiling, and then you're going to drop your right leg over to your left. Remember, you don't have to have your hand and your arm on the ground. You don't have to have your leg on the ground. It's okay if things are off the ground. Try to tuck your chin in, relax your neck. Feel the stretch this time really from your right ankle, through your right hip, through the low back on the right side, around your midsection, across your abdomen, your ribs, your chest, and down that right arm. You can be stretching from your right pinky toe to your right pinky finger. Try to relax your neck and breathe. Now, tighten your abdomen to protect your low back. Push your right leg up. Hug your right knee into your chest. Now, I'm going to scooch myself back so I'm straight. Tuck your chin in, relax your shoulders. Try to get your left leg as straight as you can. Feel the stretch back in here and in the front of your left hip. Again, chin is tucked in, pulling only with your arms, not your neck. Your shoulders stay down. Breathe. Now you're going to add your left leg to it so you have both knees hugged in. I like to roll a little left and a little right. You might like that too, but if you don't, don't. We're stretching out the low back. We're stretching out the glutes. We're stretching out the top of the hamstrings. You're even stretching your quads a little bit because you're bending that leg in. Chin is tucked in. Shoulders are down. Do not pull up with your shoulders. Pull down with your arms. All right, if you're rolling back and forth, stop in the middle. Bring the bottoms of your feet to the ceiling for a happy baby stretch. You're going to reach behind your thighs and pull your knees towards your armpits. Tuck your chin in, pull your shoulders down. If it feels good to you, you could reach down your legs towards your shins, or you could grab your ankles or the bottoms of your feet. And again, gently pull those knees towards your armpits. If you want, you could roll a little left and a little right again. Breathe. Stay in one place, or you can roll a little. Chin is tucked in. All right, if you're rolling, stop in the middle. Set your feet on the ground. You're going to tighten your abdomen, and you're going to roll over or roll up onto your side or your stomach. We're going to do a quad stretch next. I'm going to pop my hair back up. I like to lie on my stomach, but some of you prefer lying on your side. I'll demonstrate the side one, and then I will roll to my stomach. So your belly is tight. You're going to roll over or roll up, and you're going to lie either on your side, down on one arm, or you're going to bend the top leg and bring your heel towards your buttock to stretch your quad, or you can lie on your stomach like me. I'm going to move my glasses for now. You're going to put one fist under your forehead, not under your chin. That hyperextends your neck, so fist under your forehead. Take the other arm, put it back by your side. So everybody, you're going to bend the leg that the arm is free next to, and then you're going to try to bring your heel towards your buttock. If you can grab your pant leg, sock, shoe, foot, or ankle to assist, great. If not, don't worry about it. Just gently bring that heel towards your buttock. We're trying to stretch the front of your thigh. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, deliberately relax your shoulders. Let your ear sink onto your arm or your forehead sink onto your fist, depending on whether you're laying on your side or your back. Try to relax your neck and your shoulders. Try to relax your quad. Try to relax your back. All right, let's switch sides. If you're lying on your side, please roll to the other side. If you're on your stomach, please put the other fist under your forehead. Take your free arm, put it back by your side. That's the leg you're going to bend now. Bring that heel up. Gently bring it towards your buttock. If you can grab your pant leg, sock, shoe, foot, or ankle to give it an assist, do. But if you can't, just gently bring the heel towards your buttock. If you cramp up in the back of your thigh, please straighten out that leg. Take a break. Try it again. If you cramp up a second time, you're done with this stretch. I'd like you to drink more water today. Maybe try this stretch again a little bit later. We're trying to stretch the front of the thigh, not cramp up the back of the thigh. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, deliberately relax your neck. Let your head sink down onto your arm. If you're on your side, your ear is on your arm. If you're on your stomach, your forehead is on your fist. All right, let go of that leg. Now everybody roll onto your stomach. Come on up onto your elbows and stretch out the back of your neck. Just breathe and relax. We're going to change. You can either stay here, or if it feels good to you, you can push up into a Cobra Stretch, where you drop your hips down and you stretch out your front. If this is something that isn't good for you, don't do it. If you have osteoporosis in your spine, you don't want to arch that back too much. I don't want you to spontaneously fracture a vertebrae. So if you have osteoporosis of your spine, I prefer that you not do this stretch, but if you do it, Do it very carefully. All right, come on up onto your hands and knees. Push your back up and drop your head down. And then drop your back down and lift your head up. And then push your back up and drop your head down again. From this position, sit back on your feet. Walk your arms out as far as you can from your body. Drop your head down between your arms. Stretching out your lats, your low back, your quads, your glutes, triceps. Shift your hips over one foot. Walk your hands to the opposite side and lean away. Now we're really getting a good lat stretch. Try to relax your neck. Come on back to the middle. Let's switch sides. Shift your hips over the other foot. Walk your hands to the opposite side and lean away. Again, remember, relax your neck. Breathe. Come on back to the middle. Come on up onto your knees. We are going to do a hip flexor stretch. You could also do this stretch standing if you're not comfortable being on your knees. If you're standing, you're going to hold on with your left arm. You're going to put your right leg back. If you're on your knees, keep your leg and put it back. The leg that's back, that arm's going to go up, bend behind your head, tuck your chin, and push your head back into your hand. If you're on your knees, you want to get as straight as you can. If you're standing, the leg that's back, that heel is going to come up. You're going to bend both knees and push your hips forward. And then if you're on your knees, you could also gently come forward. We're stretching tricep, chest, side, but mostly hip flexor and a little bit of quad. Actually, a lot of quad. Breathe, shoulders are down. Chin is tucked in, push your head back into your hand. And let's switch sides. So if you're standing, you're going to put the left leg back and hold on with your right arm. If you're on your knees, you're going to put the other leg in front. The leg that's back, that arm's going to go up, bend behind your head, tuck your chin and push your head back into your hand. If you're standing, lift your back heel up, bend both knees and push your hips forward. If you're on your knees, you're going to get as erect as you can, and then you can gently come forward. Torso tall, chin tucked in. Breathe. Shoulders stay down. Chin is tucked in. All right, now everybody's going to stand up. My glasses back on. You're going to stand up. And we've got one more stretch. One leg in front, one leg behind. Back leg is straight, back heel is down. Roll your shoulders back and down. Bend your front leg so you're stretching the top part of the calf of your back leg. All right, now keeping that heel down, bend that back leg slightly. Shoulders are down. If you want, roll them back and down again. Good. All right, let's switch sides. The other leg goes back. That leg is straight. Your front leg bends. Roll your shoulders back and down again. Tuck your chin in. Stretching out that neck. Stretching out the top part of the calf of the leg that is back. Don't fall. Now, keeping that heel down, bend that back leg slightly. Front leg is still bent. Shoulders are still back and down. Breathe. Okay, we are done. Great job. If you want to join me for 3 deep breaths, do up. Exhale. Again, breathe in. One more time. And exhale. I hope you have a great day or evening. I hope you'll join me again. I hope you had a good workout. I hope you got some sweat going. I hope you're recovering and stretched out. I hope to see you back at the Y soon. Take care.